ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Hello.
Get your
for all
cups
y'all
up.
out in the chat, I'm gonna say this real quick, and we're gonna get it funky. For all
Get
y'all
your
out in the
cups up.
chat, Gary Gisser said he don't want you to hit the like button, so there it is. How about that?
Hey, isn't Sunday the best Sunday of the week?
Well,
It is, bro.
The only Sunday of the week.
Sunday fun day.
Get your
Sunday
cups
Crypto
up.
Church.
Get your
Crypto church.
2-3 hours of grounding in. A crypto grounded. Plug
Cheers,
in.
gentlemen. Bagman,
Cheers.
thank you very much for everything. Thank you for Extra Bullish Hour. Also, RippleNet Memos by Bagman in the background. Instrumental. Thanks, brother.
For real.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
We love you guys. This is Coffee Time, live community chat. We come in here, we talk shop, we talk Red Pill, we talk XRP, we talk crypto, and you can join too. Let's go.
Hey, bro, you know what there's no feeling like? And I'm just gonna have to keep it funky with you. Some mornings I'll be riding to work. I'll be blasting the only CD that plays in my car. Y'all already know what it is. It don't come out, dog. It stay in the deck. I do pop it out every now and then because it gets hot in the car and I don't want the shit to get stuck. But anyway, and I'm just be driving. I'm rolling down the road, just listening to Bags music. Like, and cats are looking at me like, what is he listening to? I'll just turn them loud. You know, yeah. It's just,
Yeah, I got that
Yeah, it's
CD in
all-
my shit too. It's in there, bro.
It's a
Get that
whole nother
432
planet.
hitting them.
For real. What was that dude playing? This dude was playing something, man. I had pulled up next to him. And he was playing something. And I turned up your stuff loud on his ass. He just looked over. And then you know cats be like, it takes him a minute to catch on what you're talking about. And he was just like, yeah. I was like, yeah, homie. Y'all don't understand. He's telling y'all what to do. You buy
We
it.
got Gotti post link for StreamYard. I just kicked down the baby gate. Come on in.
Ooh, you kicked it off the bat today. Dang, you owned it.
Off
Yeah,
the
we
bat,
went 4
dude.
minutes.
Off the bat, we love it. We love you guys. Thanks for coming in for the chat. Shout out to all the people that have stayed strong. All your newbies. I guess my message for the day is any newbies you got in on this, it's imperative that you keep their hopes up because they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose a new life if
Let me
they
ask you a
don't.
question.
If they sell from the FUD. So don't
Let me
let
ask you
them
a question.
protect your babies from the FUD. Go ahead.
Why is Cardano down so bad?
Because it's Hodgkinson, and they
No,
let the fucking
It's like
the
nobody's
CEO
even
go on
talking about
YouTube.
Cardano when the damn thing is down. I'm like, $100 cost average is good on it, but no
Well,
one's
they're
even
talking,
talking about
they're
it.
talking-
It's down.
Bro, they're talking like I think Ari was talking about Hodgkinson and like SUI. I don't even know what the fuck SUI is. I haven't looked into it.
Damn, they didn't even get an appeal, and they dropped pretty much as XRP did.
Oh, that's terrible.
Bro, we got ESA in, we got lower level. Good morning.
Morning,
What's up, fellas?
Yo, what up? Who bought that dip?
Ooh,
I live on
ooh-wee.
We stay
Who
eating.
bought that dip?
for real.
You
Now talking
apparently-
about what you put on potato chips.
We got
When
Cash
you
App.
did buy
Boom. Cash App. If you want
Oh.
to throw us down some support, this is our only support. We love you dearly. It's in the upper right-hand corner. We also got a big fat Cash App QR right there.
When you
Go
dip,
ahead.
we dip, we dip.
We dip.
Now
you dip.
let's talk
Today.
about something stupid today. XRP is getting sued. Ripple's getting sued. The coin's at 53 cents. But BNB, whose owner and founder just got out of prison on a 4-month stint for money laundering. Again, 4-month stint for money laundering. He got out with $60 billion. Their coin is at 566.
Yeah, bro.
Didn't even
Where's
have to use the prison
Those
pocket.
at least- Where's the hump? Do you have the clown horn on you? He hit it.
I got a bell. We don't have a clone.
He hit it. He just hit it. This dude went to jail, and the coin's at 566. That's what I'm just saying.
Ah, he's got it right there. Yeah, he's got the horn, bro.
Thanks,
No,
Buster.
That's
Thanks,
okay.
Buster.
It's like the old shit we've been talking about forever. Like shout out to all you gentlemen. Congratulations for years of us calling this shit. So at the end of the day, what is it? Well, we talk about an extra bullet shower, excellence for retail. We talked about Tether's a fucking scam. We talked for years. We've been talking about this, but also, you know what you were just saying, Fuma. Like it's as simple as that. It's like it's Occam's razor. The simplest answer is most likely the right answer. We got Pay Me on deck. What's up, pimp? And then we got Crypto Navigator. Welcome aboard, gentlemen. Pay Me's looking
What's
fly with them fucking pit vipers, dude. Look at that shit.
Pay me looking pimpy.
I want your sunglasses, bro. I want to put them on my
I think
dome.
he's frozen.
Did
I think
anyone
he is.
did anyone watch the new Joker?
No.
I heard it's trash, bro. Didn't you
I
say
heard
it was trash?
It was a musical.
Well, it's a satanic musical because it's
You
got
said it was a
Gaga,
musical?
bro.
Are you
Did
serious?
they eat babies?
It
in
was
it?
a musical,
Did they eat
Puma.
people in it or what?
Wow.
They ruined it. It was like cats.
Like
Bro, that shit was evil, bro.
What?
Even the first one, dude, was evil. People say it was epic. That shit was evil as fuck. Like I didn't want to watch what's his
They
face, De
ruined
Niro
it.
getting his head blown off. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Bruh,
that's
they
nuts.
I don't
killed
like
that
De Niro,
movie.
so that didn't really bother
Bro, that
me.
hurts your heart, bro, when you watch stuff like that. You're like,
But you know what? If you're not watching, watch the Penguin series. The Penguin series is
That's good.
fire. It's
good.
hella good.
Really?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Penguin series is really, really good. I highly
I
suggest.
used to be a huge comics man. I got like a box and a half of all Batman.
Bro, that's all I watch is stuff like that.
But
hopefully we can
better than
skyrocket out of this debt slave system where we don't have to be amused by Hollywood, bro. We can amuse ourselves with our real
you
lives.
know what's funny is you just mentioned Robert De Niro. Heat was one of my favorite movies, bro. Like, you know, and I was a huge De Niro fan. during
Yeah,
the Heat
De
days.
Niro or Pacino.
But De Niro's, yeah,
I like-
De Niro,
I like
Pacino.
it
That
too.
movie was off the hook. But now I see De Niro, I'm like, man.
Yeah.
But I was dead out to sleep back then. But
Dude, that's kind of the
that movie-
dichotomy, though. I mean, which one do you cheer for in that movie? That says a lot about who you are. Who do you cheer for in that movie? Are
The
you
bad
going
guy.
Pacino,
Yeah,
or are
It's
you going?
kind of like the movie that we're experiencing right now. Which
Because they're
one
both-
do you choose?
They're
Which one's
both,
the lesser evil at this point in time? And the upside
they're
down
both.
world?
Yeah, that is true because they were both the boss, man. You want Pacino to catch him, but then when he catches him, you feel bad. You know, you're like, oh shit.
Right.
You know,
Look at where
So
at
you know,
right
hold on.
now
You know
with
the only
Elon
reason why he
coming
got
alongside.
into the whole situation, right? You know why?
There's a woman
There's
involved.
other dude messing with that bad cat who bankrupted their ass. They wouldn't have had to pull a job if old boy was like, I need this. I need this. You know.
but he could have. He had an opportunity not even to mess with the one guy when he went back to get that one dude at the end in the hotel.
Oh yeah, that was just.
He could have just, and the dude knew,
Walked
like the
away.
boss man knew he wouldn't let it go. He's like, hey, I just want to let you know, he's at this hotel if you're interested. You know, he knew he wouldn't let it go. He had to
He
go
should have
pull
walked.
over and
He should
yeah, he
have
should have walked, man. He had his girl, the money.
Yep.
All he had to do is let that.
All
dude
he had to
off
do
the
was
hook.
walk.
Sounds like the SEC case.
So we got
Right?
Milton.
$100 million. They just didn't let it walk. What
We got
the hell?
Milton. Milton's about to
You're right.
like run through Florida. So you guys
We
want to
can
talk
take
about
it.
it or what?
Hold on, real
I'll
quick.
take it,
I'm
man.
gonna
Florida.
answer Big Watch's. I'm gonna answer
Beachside.
Big
That
Watch's
life.
question real quick. Hold on. So Big Watch asked me if he should watch Penguin and what's the big deal. So I think that if I'm not correct, if I might be mistaken, but I think the timeline of Penguin is during the timeline of the Joker. It's around the same timeline, but in the Batman movie that just came out, it was after. That's when Bruce grows up. So it's basically like Penguin. So when you watch the movie about the eye drops is the new drug, and that's what the Penguin show is about. And then Batman was about stopping that drop, the eye drop thing, and Joker was about how Batman came to be. But they all combined together. But I was just really sad because I watched Joker 1 and I was watching Joker 2 and I was like, they're not even related to each other like at all.
Nah.
But yeah, go watch Penguin. Penguin is tight. But yeah,
I would
that's
wonder
it.
why
I'm
they
done.
would make that movie a musical, knowing who their fans were from the first one.
I think it was more. I think Fuma. I think it was more of like Lady Gaga wanted to make a movie and chose that movie to make it in, and because she owns all the elites. They had no choice but to put her in that movie.
Yeah. Pushing the
Did
narrative.
she wear the meat suit?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say something,
If
man,
you
but I
know,
did not
you
want to
know.
get in trouble. I was gonna go there.
Hey, there's another lady coming out dropping some info. She's saying that they're not freak offs, they're satanic orgies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
they've
Same.
they've even sugared it up for the public.
So Zoe
You know what I mean?
Zoe Kravitz just made a movie I was watching yesterday, and it was
You're
about
a Kravitz.
It was about elitists, about this guy who goes picks up these chicks, and they cause him so much trauma that they forget what happened to him the day before. But it's about the elite parties going to the island and all that stuff.
So,
But
Kravitz
it was made by
good.
Zoe Kravitz, bro, which is wild.
Yeah.
Well, her dad fucking played the Ripple. They played the proper party, bro.
And then Chris Larson with the child trafficking fund.
But
I'm
is it
saying-
good or is it not? Are they in bed together? Are they not? Which one is it, Berserker? Are they evil? Or are
Yeah.
they not? Like, yeah,
Exactly.
come on.
Yeah, right?
Jeez. Sheesh Louise. And then we got
It's
Elon,
all
dude. He's the
embedded.
hero of the world now, bro, because he spoke at the Trump thing. But
Nope.
he's dropping Starlinks, but like he's also Baphomet. Like, what's going on here? You know? what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's Bale. He's dressing up in Halloween as the freaking, Bale King.
Bro, that was
and
his
now he's
avatar
the
for
savior.
months.
Oh,
Navigator, that was his avatar for months, like a year after that Halloween.
Elon needs
costume.
to figure out where in the hell he draws the line in the sand. Is he for God and God's people and humanity at large, or is he for a satanic, Baal worshiping, narcissistic, way of life? That's the reality.
Well,
He needs
Elon
to decide.
Yeah, well, look at it this way. Elon was given the contracts for Starlink, or not Starlink. Well, what was the other one? SpaceX. SpaceX.
Yep.
SpaceX, Starlink.
He's been given
and,
hella
Neuralink.
free range
Neuralink.
Starlink,
He has
Neuralink.
several.
You think that's something big? Wait till this crypto shit takes off, bro.
X.com.
Oh, it's
You know,
over, bro. He's gonna be
That's
the master of the universe at this point, because the feds are gonna go, here you go, on a silver platter. All the contracts, all the leeway, all the like, really? You know what I mean? It's nutty,
My
bro.
point
It's
is,
nutty.
he just needs to really figure out what side of the fence he's really on. Because honestly, if he's going to come out and become like the hero of humanity, and be about it, put the Starlink satellites out there, put the humanitarian aid that's being suppressed right now out there, be about changing things, coming alongside Trump, changing the world as we know it, going back to more a moral standing. That's really what we need. Humanity's lost without a moral standing. We have politicians in place that literally have just ran amok. He's coming alongside Trump that's trying to do those type of things I'm discussing. Is he going to still continuously do those things? That's the
But
thing.
is he,
If
though?
he's going to do it, he needs to stand that's the thing.
Is he though, or is he deploying a digital cage around us for the nanobody routers?
Well, here's always been my argument, and I've said it forever, bro. Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, they're gatekeep. So they say a lot of good stuff, and they fight for First Amendment, Second Amendment, all the basic shit that we should have already done did have. But the problem is what Nerdy's talking about is the gatekeep misguidance. You know what I mean? Where's all the anons, Elon? What about all the fucking 4chan anons? Where are they
How
at?
come no one talks about COVID? How come it just disappeared?
Yep. You conveniently fucking didn't reinstate a shit ton of anons from the chans. Where are they at? Twitter would be way more on fire if all the anons
You can't bring up COVID without offending a MAGA person. You can't bring it up. Hydrochloroquine, ivermectin. He never. But what about the funding, bro? Didn't he not fund it?
But
you're black pilled.
Nerdy,
How dare
we
you say
must
that?
pick a hero.
Yeah.
We must choose the hero.
Do you guys remember when Elon said, "Hey, I will literally donate a certain amount of money, I'm not going to say what it was, to end poverty right now if they are willing to implement it"?
No. We need poverty.
Yeah, he did many months ago.
Well, it's also the T-Dog gatekeep too. So let me explain something. It's about T-Dog. No taxes on tips, and then now he's doing. Oh, we're gonna cap credit cards at 10%. Motherfucker, credit cards have been a scam from the gate, bro. Like if you're a true libertarian,
30%
you get a loan
new
with
credit cards
collateral.
are 30%.
And who made those? And who made those?
Yeah,
10%. It's way
Of
too much for
course.
people to handle now. You
And
think
who made
30%? Like,
Bank of America made that via
Bro,
AmeriCard.
but he's but see how we're getting
way
the
before
gatekeep,
them.
We're getting the gatekeep sprinkles. We're getting the gatekeep
Like the rush
sprinkles.
card.
No.
Isn't that like the rush card?
Get rid of property taxes. Get rid of income tax. I do got to give him favor though. Let me talk about this. Is that he has brushed on and talked about getting rid of income tax and using tariffs to run the government. But is that true, or is he just stroking us?
Yeah, because he's still on the flight log. He still has pictures with Epstein, so there's still a lot to. He's not completely out of the water.
You have to unravel all of it, bro.
He's
Otherwise,
stroking us. I want the vinegar strokes. Come on with it.
Get them vinegar strokes, bro.
Hey, what about a 10% tax? What do you guys think about that? I mean,
I'm going to vote for Trump. Hey, I'll tell you, I'm voting for Trump because that's the hero. That's what we got. We're going into a better world. It's good.
He's talking about getting rid of the normal bull crap red tape and going with a standard tax, like a 10% tax.
So I agree with
and
them. So what Trump was basically what Trump was trying to say is that we don't need taxes. What we need is more tariffs. And
Amen.
I agree with
That's
them.
Beautiful.
And I agree with them. Is that if we're gonna provide protection to other countries, they need to fucking pay up. But motherfuckers ain't paying up. And that's why we have such high taxes. But if people start paying up and we get rid of our taxes and we start charging tariffs, they'll give enough money to pay off everything. I agree with them 110%. That's why I'm fucking voting for his ass.
We gotta stop the crime within our country. We gotta stop the fucking homelessness. We gotta stop all that shit. We got people in the Appalachia dying, bro. No help, no nothing. Crazy.
Because they're living on lithium deposits.
Bro,
shout out to Nina Blossom real quick. $8 cash out. Appreciate you, Nina.
Our nation never had taxes. We started a nation without taxes, and we didn't have taxes for a cool amount of a good time. I think it was a decade or two. We didn't have taxes, and then all of a sudden it came out because the Brits or maybe the long noses wanted to come in and take over again, and that's exactly what's been going down. And that's your corporations, right? So it's in order for us to be free, we need to end the Fed, and I'll keep saying it. As long as the Fed and the United Nations and all these people are still around, we're never going to be free, because freedom is financial freedom. And if you don't have financial freedom, you don't have freedom at all.
You ain't going to get it with the Fed.
Bro, there's so much, like Bagman just said, there's so much to unravel. There's so much shit to happen, even if it's not like Trump, just everything. There's so much more truth that we have to get to the bottom of, to get to a point where we're you know what I mean? We're actually free.
That's where you're only free. That's why I think it always goes back to Christ consciousness. even when you said Joe Rogan, right? Joe Rogan speaks to more people than anybody on anything, right? So you're going to tell me they would allow that to happen if they didn't have some sort of control over Joe Rogan?
Amen.
You're fucking dreaming, bro.
Facts,
bro.
Like, you know, and then like, and I like Rogan. Rogan's a smart ass dude, man. But yeah, it's a gatekeep in a sense, dude. But the people that are listening to him are a little more conscious than people watching fucking Netflix and fucking the Real Housewives of fucking Orange County and watch a bunch of rich bitches fuck up their face and argue.
You're not
all
helping
day.
with
You're
the Penguin series, nerdy. What the fuck, bro?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like,
that's funny.
But yeah, it's because Elon to me is still X-Men, man. I've never figured out Elon, dude. Like, you know, the shit he's creating, it's
from
still
his
to our
family, bro.
detriment, you know, but
It's not him, it's his parents.
It's the apartheid diamond mines, like Blood Diamond family, right?
Yeah.
And they never talk about that. What about his mom doing all the satanic symbolism on the magazines?
Well, his mom is the one who paid for all his ventures. She's the one who funded it.
The one-eyed symbolism on every magazine, bro. His mom in the last 20 years. Yeah. It's crazy.
But that's all family.
And him,
That's all.
too.
That's all that's all royalty and family money. That's all like.
Yep.
That's a 1% shit. That's a 1% environment that we'll never fucking be a part of.
Which one of the 13 families you think he is?
That's
one of the 13
0.01,
families do you think he is?
I think the
have no
13 families are a gatekeep, bro. I think that's designed to even keep the Anons out of the true families, which are the names we don't even know.
The 13 families.
He's one of them. He's an elite to one of those families. I just don't know which one it is. That's why I was just asking.
No, what I'm
the question.
saying is that 13 number, that 13 family number is we don't even know who's actually running the world. What I'm saying is there's a whole layer of families above that, bro.
You have the Chinese, you have some of the Japanese, and then you have the Russians, then you have Germans, the Dutch, the Ottomans, then you have the Arabic Empire, and then you have the Brits, which is the Crown, which is basically Europe, all of that sector altogether, and then you have, which through there is the Vatican, they own the West, right? So you don't even have to come to the west side because it's all on the eastern continent.
West side,
and it's just them, right? And then all that is basically owned through the Vatican, and then they're the one who control everything. But it's not even the Vatican itself; it's the shareholders of the Vatican Bank, because it goes even deeper. Which the Vatican Bank has board members, and those board members run everything from the shadows, and that's the quote unquote. You know,
JRAD236, please explain to me like I'm Joe Biden on what Anons are. Anons are the people that were on the Chans, which were the private messaging boards back in the early days. They're anonymous users that were doing the deep dives, the real deep, dark red pill dives. Not this surface level shit that we see. We're talking like the real shit.
The real, like what reality really is.
Yeah,
what reality really is. Yeah,
that's what Anons are. The Anons from the Chans, 4chan, 8chan, 8kun. They all were not allowed to come onto Twitter, and that's where Elon's
and this is why they're all defending. Israel, because Rothschilds, Orsini's, they own Israel through the Bolshevik something. There was like some kind of document or something, and then through there, Israel bought Palestine. So that's why they're all defending, because they have this whole fucking plan of that's called the greater Israel agenda, and they're trying to take over the whole portion, and they want to level out Gaza and all them, and they want to make it like they're like a vocation thing. So it's all planned. It's all about, one, it's about raw materials, and then two, it's about the banking families and how the banking families are still in power. Nothing really actually changed. Which really the Anon sort of goes to Q, right? Yeah, and then I never really heard Anon, but like when people talk shit about Q, like, oh, what are they, Q-tards and all that shit. But honestly, like, I learned how to research because of it, and then when I got into crypto, I used the research skills to just fucking go crazy on Ripple. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. On that note, I had a conversation with this lady on Twitter, and then I was trying to explain to her, like, I wasn't trying to talk down to her. I was just trying to explain to her, Q is real. The military option, the military operation and law of war manual and removal of foreign occupation is a real thing, and that is really happening, and that's what we're seeing right now. But at the same time, the Agenda 2030 is also a real thing, and Greater Israel Agenda is also a real thing. They're all real. None of them are fake. It's not just, you know, it's not like a storybook where, you know, you come to the ending of this movie and then the heroes win and it's all fucking rainbows and butterflies. That's not what it is. And I think that's where people get confused about.
But even when you go like
exactly
what Navigator said, you know, narcissism and all that. But like when you go like narc versus empath and you get into like manipulation, like there's still a level of breadcrumbing. Even this whole thing, like we're being breadcrumb with the SEC right now. Come on, guys, just keep going, and then you know what I'm saying. There's a level of breadcrumbing, and yeah. You know, so yeah, it's just you're like, you know, doubt could set in, but what's the bottom line is they don't want you in it, but we're still getting breadcrumb. Like humans will breadcrumb your ass. Keep going, come on, Buster, come on, a little harder, keep trying, right? Q's doing it next. Oh, now someone just said, oh, the 14th, right? You're chasing a crumb, then you get a crumb, and it has to deal with validation. But it's the whole psychology. It's all the same tiers, right? It's weird.
Well, dude, even me, bro. Like I got off the chans when the Battlefield went from when Elon bought Twitter. I got the chance because the Battlefield used to be Telegram and the chance. So 8kun was the Battlefield. That was the headquarters. 8kun. You get on Tor browser, you get on 8kun, you look at the baked bread. So if you know, the bakers made bread, which are the threads of all the drops and everybody getting on certain subjects, and that's where you headquartered. Then you went to the Battlefield, which is Telegram, because that's when Parler went down. That's when everybody knew Dorsey was garbage. Well, the Battlefield was actually Facebook and Twitter with Dorsey. And then but Telegram was like a fake headquarters, but you really go to the chance to regroup. But dude, we got fucking breadcrumbed into Twitter, and now everybody thinks, I mean, most of the people think that like Twitter is the Battlefield, and it's like some of the shit gets out. A lot of shit's already come out now. Like,
but even like
it's disseminating. Sorry, go ahead.
It's the same, yeah. Because even like the breadcrumbing, like I didn't know. I knew, you know, when stuff is being ran on you, manipulative shit. To me, it never. You're like, what the fuck is that? You know. But I couldn't call it out by name, right? Now I call everything out. You know, guilt trip, whatever it might be. There's like 7-8 ways of being manipulated. But at the end of the day, when you just focus on the Christ consciousness side of it, you're still becoming more aware, right? So,
yeah. So
it's like even if we get really fed up, they'll just show you an 85-cent XRP real quick.
Yeah.
And then bring it back down.
Just
you
know
what I'm saying?
Just real quick.
Yeah, real quick. Shoot up to 85. Then you know, you come on here, 300 people watching. You know,
price wise, I believe it's gonna be a fucking cyber attack blackout, and then national emergency event, and then fucking $1,000 overnight.
Congress drop, gavel drop. Yep.
Yeah, because of
if that happens, I'll send you a
orders.
text and let you know.
Huh?
If it's a big cyber attack issue, I'll send you a text.
He'll shoot us a text.
You're gonna send me a text during the cyber attack?
Me too.
I'm on that good.
Hey, send me that cyber security password to
let me know before you get started.
I'll put you in a group text. Like, oh
shit,
send out a smoke screen.
When you get one of them 5 keys, and you get the redundancy of that, let me know that.
Alex, pay me to pass me a flare and a light one up.
Okay. Speaking of flare, can y'all hear me?
What you got, bro?
Yeah, what's up, Amy?
Amy on deck.
You've been
man,
quiet.
I just want to give a reminder. Yeah, I'm just listening. I know the first few minutes y'all gotta get off, right? I just want to give a reminder to all the flare holders that tomorrow is payday. It's flare drop day. So be sure to go over there and collect your free crypto.
Hell yeah.
What did you say that again? Did you say free crypto? What?
Collect your
I just got free
crypto.
money.
Free flare
Tomorrow. Flare
I got free money
tomorrow.
I ain't getting shit.
The 21st, I think. Just the
I
heads
just
up
checked
for
it
those
out.
that participate.
Right on. Hey, did you guys notice that when we had the little crash that the only thing that was going the other way when XRP was crashing was Flare.
Yeah,
was
No,
going,
I noticed
was
that.
going up.
Bro, it had like
There was another one.
It was like 20%
Yeah,
higher.
XRP
Evers
was running
pumping
down and it
too.
was running up.
Flare was
Ever
pumping,
cooking
bro,
the
and everything was
company,
red.
Yes,
Flare
it
It was like
was.
20%.
Also,
all the
there's
big ass
also
green
been
cans.
another, can you hear me? Another big development that happened. There's always something going on. Another development with Flare.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he froze.
Oh,
up.
he froze.
There we go.
Hey, so Hal got some good news too. It went from 3 cents to 8 cents.
Oh yeah, talk about that
saw
big
that.
thing.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, we're losing Payme.
There we go. There we go.
We got
Go
you
ahead,
now,
Payme.
Payme.
Yeah, I was just talking about the new information with Spinning Bits. They are about to launch their app and or their offering out in El Salvador, so you'll be able to spend your Bitcoin, other assets. They also have USDC now as well, and they are also powered by Flare networks now. I remember they did start on the XRP Ledger, and they're on Flare now too.
Don't let Nerdy out of the panda cage. Just get him fired up first.
And I'm also after doing some research, I'm also bullish on Axelar.
Bro, talk about it.
I
Talk about IBC, bro. That fucking bridge, XLR is fire, bro. Hey, do you know I'm using it? I'm actually building with it.
I actually believe that Flare abandoned their layer cake aspirations because of Axelar. And
because of IBC and WASM packages, that would make sense.
But their system is almost the same as what Flare was going to do with layer cake, with over collateralization and shit like that. So I've been looking into it. I got on it late, but I have been looking into it. I'm gonna try to find me somewhere to hop in because it does have.
But they still have that Oracle though, right? So they really don't need the layer cake. They can just, what you're just saying, they can just use the Oracle combined with an IBC, like a Cosmos bridge like that, and still accomplish the same thing.
Right. That's why I think they abandoned those aspirations.
That makes sense.
That's what I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a video how to stake Axelar. Check it out.
Hey, check that shit out, guys. Hey, check that shit out, motherfucker. Go buy a fucking rig, motherfucker.
We need a cuss jar for the whole show. Let's go.
You're gonna get Axelar. I might as well stake it and get them free coins.
Get a fucking rich duck, motherfucker.
Lots of swear jar money tonight.
Yeah,
bro, this is real talk right here, bro. You can't send Buster a text. He's still on a pager. I'm going pager, bro. Like I was talking about a whole house.
No.
I was talking about a whole house being a Faraday cage. I'll probably make a Faraday room. I'm not gonna have a Wi-Fi router in my castle. I'm gonna have everything
mesh-tastic.
It's gonna be meshed in a room.
Mesh-tastic.
I think that shit will work, Berserker.
No pager.
I'm gonna have Faraday underwear.
What are you talking
go
about?
After you, Pammy. I want to go after you, Berserker.
No, go ahead, Pammy. What you?
No radiation on my balls. Got me fucked up.
Pat McAfee, he had his shit all Faradayed out, and they still found him.
Yeah, because you need a private mesh network.
I'm not hiding. I just don't want the deep state to listen to me fart, fight, and fuck.
If you find McAfee though,
are you familiar with
Meshtastic? You have
Fuma,
zero
are you
chance
familiar
of
with
hiding out.
Meshtastic? I know.
I'm not
Nerdy
hiding.
is.
I just don't want them to hear every living moment of my life like they do now with our cell phones. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mind if they hear me fucking. I don't mind if they hear me fucking.
Nah, y'all listen in. Listen in, y'all might learn something.
I get it in.
That's right. You gotta learn something.
Hey, you heard? Hey,
I just
hey,
want to
you
let
heard
that shine,
that
bro.
one fool?
No
You
smart
heard it,
TVs.
yeah.
I get out of here. I'm gonna get a CRT, bro. Fuck it. Yeah.
Real
Sorry, go
quick,
ahead.
209 watching. XRP Bishop, $5 cash app. XRP Plumbing, man, $20 cash app. Appreciate you, plumbing. Best plumber in the business.
Boom.
Plumber.
Victor Greer.
Vic
Damn.
Gear,
Meshtastic.
$25 cash app, brother. Appreciate you, Vic.
Communications that will be redundant when there's grid down. You have power. You can produce power. Meshtastic network can We all could be on a mesh network together.
You're a fucking mesh network.
These decentralized communications, like kind of like a blockchain, sort of, kind of private, secure network that is kind of like a CB radio. I was going to say they have them. So the new ones. So what Alan is talking about is would they have actually? There's a company that makes the same manufacturer that manufactures radios for the military, and military use encrypted radio signals, right? That what Alan is saying. So what happens is that a radio signal can come to you, and they can pinpoint you, and these things have jumpers where on a network it keeps jumping, so they can't even pinpoint your signal even if they try to track you down, right? But the thing is that these radios that I'm talking about, they're like $12,000, like $13,000 per radio, but they're fucking legit, and we can have our own private channel. And in order to get in, in order to get in, you have a seed phrase, and we all have a seed, and they have like a little jacket thing, like a chest thing where you can track each other and send messages, text messages and shit. It's messages through a down network, literally a down network.
It's our own little network, bro.
Dude, it's
literally
amazing.
This pigeon carrier shit. I'm the opposite, bro. Like, we're gonna have money to where our lives won't have to rely on some dumbass social media. Oh, what's going on? No, I'm gonna be out eating steaks and shit, doing whatever the fuck I want. Like, I'll buy a fucking side by side and we'll fucking smash through the dunes. Like, I'm gonna be so busy with real life that I'm not gonna give two fucks. I'm gonna fucking force myself to not have to pay attention to social media. So that pigeon carrier shit, you want to hit me up, you leave me a message. You leave me a message on my landline with my old ass tape cartridge voice, what do you call that, of answering machine, and I'll check that later. You know what I mean?
Transaction.
At the gate. That landline, that old checking system, that old way of life where people are not using the internet, the elderly people that are 70 years old that will refuse to use a cell phone, that shit is gone. Yep. You guys are literally going to be wiped out if you're hearing my message right now. And I witness these people every single day of my life at my job. And it's sad. The reality is, the future technology is going to wipe humanity out technology-wise. If you can't integrate, you can't upgrade, you're going to be left behind. This is the problem. And most people are very complacent right now and not paying attention to what I'm telling people right now. And most of our families and friends are literally waiting until the last fucking minute. The last minute. Like, okay, I'm not gonna use my cell phone.
Father's on fire today, folks. Father's on fire today.
Hey, I just got a text.
Here you go. Here's your cuss jar.
Yeah, there you go. That's the navigator.
You say you spend all your time hustling old people
message.
for furniture?
I got a text. I have sometimes. I got a text message on my phone literally yesterday from Bank of America to set up my digital wallet. I told you guys 6 months ago that we were all going to get a text message on our phone where we're going to use our cell phone, telephone number, or email address to set up your digital wallet. Bank of America just sent me mine 2 days ago. Have you guys gotten yours?
Bank of America now?
I know it's Bank of America because I can show you the email, but I can't do it on camera right now.
I found it. You guys want to see?
Let's just say there's a new application that I'll be sharing. I'll be sharing this week.
Hey, be careful, maybe D-Lip. He's trying to send me some links.
That my Bank of America sent me for my digital wallet that I told you guys 6 months ago was going to come by a telephone number or an email address. It was exactly the same format, the email that I got. It's as easy as setting up through your telephone number or your email address. Your wallet is set up. Just please download the application and set up this. I can't say it on air because I don't know if it's going to be a red flag word.
Don't say it.
Okay, so I won't say it on air.
Just say it.
Do it.
Just say it.
Not gonna say it.
Don't be scared. Just say it. Say it. Say it.
I already told you where it came from and the application
is it Wave?
Being set up and the two forms of
Is it Zelle?
way of doing your digital wallet.
I think it's
I'm
this
not
right
gonna
here.
say
Hold on.
what
I'm
the
gonna
new
post it in the chat.
application is.
Spill the beans, Alan. What is it called? I want to know.
All right,
Beans.
I'm gonna go off camera.
Hold on, hey Alan, I
Nope.
think this is
Come
it.
back.
I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Get,
Is this
get
it?
yours back on camera. How dare you leave me like
You
that?
can't run away. You can't run away.
Where you going?
Yeah.
You gotta put my damn
I
glasses
know where you
on,
live. I will
okay?
find you. I want to
You all
know.
gotta
Hey, is
be
that it?
patiently waiting for juicy information.
Juicy.
Get your ass back on camera, boy.
About to
Juicy
fire up
beans.
this heater.
Juicy beans.
That's Spanish.
Fire it up.
That's Spanish
got-
for you be patient.
I'm gonna solder my own fucking flip cell phone, bro. I'm gonna make sure there ain't nothing in there, bro. That's it. Period. Yeah, they might
was
be able to
looking
track
for
that
a-
cell phone with a SIM card, but dude, we got to figure out a way.
Okay, are you guys ready? Your card now is ready to use Paze. P-A-Z-E.
That's what I
That
just
is the
said. I
new
just said
application.
pays.
I
Yeah,
didn't
we
hear
know
it,
about
I didn't hear
that.
it. I'm sorry. Okay, cool.
We know
Hey, if
about
you guys
that.
want to contact me, send me a drop with a
Did
memo.
Did I not say it?
Smoke signals.
Hey, I am not tooting my own horn.
Toot it.
And
Toot your horn right now. Toot
praising
your horn right
myself
now.
for anything else.
Live.
I'm only gonna say that I'm blessed on high.
Toot it.
I get information. I get the download
Toot it
from
and boot it.
the Lord on high. Trust in Him. He will give you the download. I said that you will be able to get a digital wallet. You'll get a notification on your phone, and an email, or if you're going to use your cell phone, your telephone number, it's going to come on your telephone number version. The Zelle was the first transactions that we were doing.
Hell yeah. All you need is your phone number. I'll send money all day with the phone number.
All your digital wallets throughout the entire world, I think, have been set up ever since we implemented our metadata through the cell phone and the email. I just think that the rollout of the digital certification in this I'll put it in that kind of hierarchy for this conversation. The metadata that we're all like the most expensive digital gold that we're kind of going through right now.
Yes.
We literally gave that up years ago, not even knowing it. And now that we're going to be forced to use these two systems, either a telephone number or email address, to do our digital wallets, because obviously we're being pushed through this narrative where we're doing a cyber event and everything is going to go black, like in many other countries. I won't say when.
Whoa, I'm offended, Alan. Better calm down there.
Okay, dark. I'm saying color. Cyber event causes electrical interferences. I'll just say it like that. I won't give flags to the show, but electrical interferences will cause transactions to be done on normal procedures to be interrupted, and the redundancies of Starlink and other type of technologies that
it's coming together. Let me
the
tell you
Galilean dialectic towards is actually being implemented right now, guys. You guys are witnessing the show.
It's happening. Alan, do you know why they're choosing another app instead of building something themselves? Do you know why they choose another app, Alan? Because it makes no sense for the company to come out with their own crypto solution that they're gonna have to write and do. They might as well just buy it out another company and just do it that way. And if that company fails, it doesn't matter.
Puma don't have his aluminum on. We need to channel the energy.
It's all about accountability. If something goes wrong,
right?
Who are you gonna account? Are you gonna account Bank of America, or are you gonna account Pays? If someone loses money from crypto, who are you gonna go after? Bank of America or Pays? You're gonna go after Pays. What is Pays gonna say? I don't know what happened to your shit.
When you're done, interesting enough, what happened this week? Bank of America had an outage, major outage
on purpose. It's a plan.
Of course,
it's a plan.
They were the first ones that I wouldn't say flip the switch, but
it's all a plan. Maybe, do you know why they do that? It's because they upgrade servers like that, because you have to shut shit off and restart it in order to apply shit.
Right. Well, they were the first ones, I think, given credit where credit's due. They were the first ones to implement the patent to utilize the technology, right? In the 80s, late 80s. So, hey, first ones to flip the switch.
You know another reason why they do that, folks? It's because let's just say Bank of America can't do business overseas. Well, Bank of America has a company named Pays that does business overseas. So Bank of America does business overseas through Pays.
Standard Charter too. Right?
That's how that shit works. or pays goes buys another company that's stationed, that's a small business in another country, and pays goes and buys ownership of it. And then now Bank of America is doing business over there. That's how that shit works.
Just like when Chris Larson supposedly got hacked, that was all publicity stunt to promote standard custody.
Exactly.
Right. That's why
exactly.
I said standard custody.
It's all public stunts. They're all advertisements.
So this is my question, right?
And
go for it.
My question is, okay, so I have cold wallets. I have Faraday bags with those cold wallets in there. In case of, I don't know, fucking
separate cell phone.
As long as you got the words, you're
pay
good.
me.
Listen, huh? And
separate cell phone, pay me.
Yeah. So, but this the question. This is what I'm getting to. So I have
I'm gonna shut up.
separate pay phones. I have the separate pay phones. I have the cold wallets, right? I have it in the Faraday bag. But what's the point of those things worrying about a solar flare or a power outage? Is if that's those devices are only windows to the blockchain when your actual value is those 12 to 24 words.
Do you hear me?
Like
I think Payme just had an epiphany.
Right. If
Payme, you're 100% correct.
Okay. Okay. Boom.
Yes.
Okay.
The answer to your question, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are right.
Fuma Vader.
Really, the main thing that everybody should be the main thing that everybody should make sure they do is have a waterproof and fireproof bag to have your private keys in, or have a
steel plate,
something like that. Like that's your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You're 100% correct. Because you can get they sell titanium plates. I think Descent does one too, right, Baggy? They sent. I think it's called titanium plate or Titan plate or something like that. And
there's a whole bunch of them out there.
Yeah.
When
you
he
can back up your seed phrase like that.
He sells them. The arc plates through TI Project. He comes to the moon parties and shit. He a part of the
T-Bone.
He makes them.
Every wallet that you ever have bought will tell you to write your seed phrase down 3 times and put it in 3 locations. And it
I know that, but my big thing was I had everybody okay, touche.
Oh no.
Everybody always afraid of a blackout, but why are you worried about a blackout? I mean, the power's out. You still wouldn't be able to do shit until it comes back on. But as long as you got those keys,
exactly,
good.
I mean, even if you Faradayed everything up and it was bad, there ain't gonna be nothing to connect.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can have your computer in a Faraday bag, but what's it gonna connect to if we really went through something?
But that's when they flip the switch.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
And what Baggy said was correct, because I believe it's the same thing. Is instead of worrying about your seed phrase, you write it down. Just have a tantrum card. You have a few backup tantrum cards in your Gucci. As long as you have a tantrum card, you really don't have to even worry about the words, bro, because you got the cards, and that's even less worry free. And
power's not going to be out everywhere around the world
because they run off of NFC, so you don't even need a battery for that. As long as you have a device that has that shit, you're good.
Well, isn't the whole premise behind EMP that it fries circuitry? So you got circuitry inside that card, bro.
But it's not. But it doesn't have any power going to it. So how's it gonna fry it?
Your money is still in the blockchain at that point. It's just your key to entry to the blockchain.
Right.
Yeah. Your 20-word seed phrase, your 12-word seed phrase is your entry key to the blockchain. So
I'm not knocking Tangent, bro. I'm not knocking
saying, like,
Tantrum.
if you wanted to put those cards, put those cards in a bag, like you're saying, if an EMP hits, put those cards in one of those baggy bags.
That looks good.
And then you're Gucci.
I'm back in. I'm just saying I'm back in Payme, bro, because the seed words are where it's at.
Oh hell yeah,
definitely.
Definitely. And we're both on the same page. We're all on the same page.
Well, even
Gen Pop don't even get this, bro. They're gonna have their
even
UBI
Tangent.
app.
If we go through
100%.
EMP, your Tangent is in a Faraday, but you normally run it off your phone.
Off your phone. So
your phone ain't working now, bro. That's what
NFC connection. Yeah, so you don't have your words. You can't take them out of the Tangent.
That's why it's important to have several redundancies,
several
in my
options,
opinion.
But
yeah, man.
Word,
I have a
word and card is good, but just have.
I would never.
100%.
I would never trust all my XRP to a device that wasn't backed up with a seed phrase, because at least I know grid down. I could get it somewhere in the world that has power. I could go there, get a device, put my seed phrase in there, and my money's instantly on my device, and I could start utilizing.
Well, just to let you know, if you guys ever do get connectivity or electricity again, Toast still runs on PC, so you can run a Toast wallet. But problem is, Toast fucked a bunch of people because they needed the family seed. So you don't use your 12 words or your whatever or your password. They needed the family seed, which is one continuous seed.
Okay, that's good segment. That's perfect.
So
segment.
just beware if you do a Toast. If power goes down, you need something. I would go more towards Zaman versus Toast, but Toast is still available on PC.
Well, with Zaman, with your Zaman number phrase that you get, someone in Zaman who works at Zaman made an application where you can input your numbers and it'll give you a private string
for your family seed.
Yeah.
Right.
So there is an application to convert your number into that.
Is that like more of a peer-to-peer sharing for like family money, kind of like a Cash App? You're sending your family money.
No, he's talking about wallet addresses.
No, the wallet.
They also have some tantrum cards too that make your sum more secure as well.
Yeah.
Yep. I said, I'm not knocking Tangent.
Paper wallet,
bro. Shit. But if you're talking EMP shit,
yeah.
I'd like to, dude. You know what'd be fire? You know what'd be fucking fire is if Tangent. There's a way to get the seed off of Tangent, where you could back up the Tangent, even though you got 2 backups already from Tangent, from the triple card stack. You know what I'm saying? If you could back up the physical actual seed, put it on an arc plate or some shit. That's the
whole point of the Tangent.
There is something bad about it. Well, I'll say that if anyone can download a Tangent app, and then if they have your Tangent card, they can just say, hey, I want to just see the balance on this card just to see it, but I don't have control over it. They'll be able to add your card and see the balance on it, but they won't be able to use it. So you can't. That is possible.
Well, Bags is right. He's saying that's the whole point of the card. So at the end of the day, you got fucking your words, which are physical on a paper or an arc plate.
Physical paper on the arc plate is the best bet.
You got to make sure you have that backup card and the fireproof something.
Yeah.
So
you lose that. The same thing as having the seeds on paper. You just got to keep it safe. Sorry, go ahead.
Pay me.
Has anybody ever seen Prison Break?
I haven't.
I have seen.
Have you seen
it? Yeah,
I've seen it.
What about it?
You remember what he did to hide the escape map?
Tattooed all over.
Yeah, he had it randomly tattooed all over his body. That's
crazy.
It'll always be with you. You'll never lose it, and only you know what means what.
The order.
So, at the end of the day,
somebody could kidnap you and they could figure that out.
The whole point of cold storage, though,
but
like we're going,
it doesn't have to necessarily be all words.
No, check this out, Pammy. So back. So
Pay
me back in the days with the Vatican and all them, and how they used to share secrets between popes and they send messages. They used to have a cipher. So each pope had a specific Bible, and they would use that Bible to decipher the message. So they would put certain words and certain letters in certain places, and they were able to decode messages like that. So if you use the same theory for what you're saying of having, let's just say you have something tattooed on your body, but only you have the code to decipher it, well then it's safe only to you. Right, because that's kind of like a 2-step verification of trying to get to your phrase. So in a way, like you're kind of onto something. I'm just saying.
We got
the ultimate way is like your social security number. You just memorize that shit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Just memorize
the million
passwords. Talk about remember 12 to 24 words.
Wrong.
Yeah, think about how many passwords you got to remember.
I smoked just enough. I smoked just enough weed to remember all of that.
Master it like a rap in your head, like that would probably work.
Well, Third Eye, he just said something similar. You could hide your phrase in a story. Yeah.
Dizzy
in a story, exactly.
Dizzy.
You could always put it in the prison pocket.
$5,000 XRP though.
40%.
I think cold storage is a phase myself. I think.
All right.
I think you guys are dreaming if you think you're gonna have 3 Tangent cards in your house that's worth 1.2 billion. You're a fucking idiot.
I mean, if I do right now,
I don't give a fuck how secure it is.
Well, quantum computers can hack them.
I don't even have it now.
That's jump change.
This
Wait a
fucking
minute.
around.
Quantum computers,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
should be able to hack those seeds. They said.
That's true though.
Right.
Yeah.
That they're
Hopefully
keeping that,
not.
they're keeping that in their
Hopefully
back
not.
pocket. The quantum shit. Yeah.
That's why it might be with
Hopefully-
standard custody or ripple custody or something like that.
That's what we're
just
doing.
gonna be
Folks.
forced
It's
to
gotta be
trust
some kind of
the system.
sharding.
Bro,
Yeah.
check this out.
Yeah.
Get yourself a screw, get yourself some washers, and get yourself a little imprinter, and hammer in your seed phrase on each washer. Put it all together on the screw, and now you got a fireproof seed phrase, and you're good. It's the cheapest way to go.
Do it on aluminum though. That's why the arc plates and shit are aluminum because they don't corrode.
Yeah.
Well, like Buster said, Buster said one time, you guys just gonna hold billions of dollars at your house.
Hey,
Be
as long as we're making interest on it.
Either way,
Hey, what's
If
wrong with
we
making
can
holding
have
billions of
$1,000
dollars?
oil, I can have $1 million at the house.
Yeah,
have
why
$1
not
million
have
in my
$1
pocket.
billion dollars and
I got
make
an
6,
ATM in
7,
my
8%
foyer.
interest?
I'm gonna have an
If you ain't
ATM in
making-
my foyer, bro.
If you're
I can
not
see you
making
doing
money in your sleep, you ain't doing it right.
I
That's
can literally
how it
see you
is.
doing that.
Yeah, you're gonna start off with
And
the
they're
foyer.
bands. They're bands. They're not individual bills. It just goes. A door opens and you get a band. It's one button. You go. You don't even.
You might as
there's no
well just
card,
get you
just-
like
yeah. You need a
one of
band
those
here,
things
buck.
like a
keep my
food
shit
dispenser,
buried deep in
but
Desert
you got
Dunes,
$10,000 blocks in it. You know, you just hit A2 and it just blah, 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 out.
It's a
You
fucking
guys got
vending
some good
machine
sound.
versus an ATM.
What happened if you got your seed phrase tattooed inside your skin?
Inside, what the
They
fuck?
might be able to find
Where's
that.
Jeffrey Dahmer when you need him?
Bro, what's wrong
What are
with
you
you?
talking about?
Scanning
Oh,
a chip on your arm or
No, check
something.
this out.
They might put one of those
Get it on
matrix
your arm.
bugs in you and extract it.
A matrix bug, dude.
This
You
is
gotta
the radio I
smoke
was talking
tobacco.
about. Look at
Get rid of
it's
the nanobots, the seed-stealing nanobots
called,
with tobacco.
Check it out. It's called
y'all remember that
AES
Bags
256
video
encrypted
with-
radio.
My bad.
Hey, I
Just
got a
check-
deep
check this
state
out.
job to go to. I got a dip. I love you guys. Have a good day.
Later, bro.
Later, Zerky.
Real job. See ya.
Later.
All right,
Later.
Zerk.
So
Later.
look at these radios right here, bro. These are
Hold
encrypted
on,
radios.
we only see the reflection. We don't see your screen. We see your screen that has all of our names on it. That's what we see.
Oh, hold on. What's going on right now? Hold on.
Hey,
Now you're being hacked.
My shit
Act
buried
normal
deep
now.
in Desert Dunes.
Boom.
Y'all-
Allow.
There's a cyber attack on Earth.
Do you see it now?
Yeah.
No.
You're.
Now we do.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's just laggy. I just wait a second.
You're laggy.
That's not a Viper phone, is it?
No, this is a Maxon. So this is a AES 256 encrypted radios. So these are like military grade radios. Now this is a better one. So this is P25 encryption. So right here, so when you say something, there's a key in between, in the same key, and it's all encrypted speech. It's really cool. It's really fucking
Message,
cool.
voice.
And you have like so.
Can
there's
you
like
send video
passkeys.
through that one, Nerdy?
No, this is not video. This is only text. So this is speech and text. And yeah, so you have like you can all this is all encrypted. And you have keys. So you have like little USB keys and pass keys are basically like your unique identifier
Right.
keys. And then that's how you access everything. But this is all an encrypted radio network. It's really cool. But yeah, I suggest look into it, guys. It's dope.
Yeah, the mesh networks is the way
Hey,
to go.
Nerdy,
I
can I
mean,
ask you a
communications
question?
in the
What's up?
Nerdy. Are
What's
you
up?
like a professional trader? Are you a trader?
No, I'm a holder.
No. Reason why I'm asking you because I'm trying to figure out like if you like what kind of work do you do that you have time to research all this shit? Like how do you like yo you be
I knew it was
knowing
coming.
something? Yo, how the fuck do you be knowing? Like you work 8 hours now a day?
I am AI. I keep telling people I'm
You do-
AI,
you
but
do
no
a
one
lot of
believes me.
research.
I am
Nerdy's
an
not
AI.
Nerdy said it for
married,
himself.
I'm a
ain't
simulation.
tied down with no woman.
I'm not even
and
real.
He's single. He's single. No wife. No girlfriend. You got time and
What
one
do you
job.
mean single? He had a girlfriend last week.
There you
I have
go.
Pamela. Me and Pamela are homies.
Pamela. There you go. That's
No,
the
but-
reality.
no, but for real,
I try to do
I'm
as
really
much
AI.
studying that I can, but I try to dedicate some time just for studying every day. But it's like it's not enough hours.
This is just
in a
my
day,
field of
man.
study, bro.
Yeah, and you're
You know,
working.
a little
Nerdy, a
bit.
time traveler, bro.
I think Nerdy takes naps sitting at his desk and just wakes back up to the information and keeps going. I don't think he ever actually leaves that spot.
The reason why I asked that is I'm actually ComSec certified, and that's through the NSA.
That sounds gay.
And I'm looking at this. Hold on, I got to look into Maxstar radios because with two-way communications, I'm a cybersecurity manager for actually a texting network that does the communications.
Nice.
And that stuff's not encrypted, so I want to see how they're actually doing this.
Yeah, I'll send you everything, Fuma. I don't mind sending you everything. It's dope.
So L3 Harris technology is very encrypted, right? And that's probably more or less the best encryption.
Very nice, Ellie.
It depends on what program and which communications equipment.
Right.
Right. For the Navy,
did they have
SEAL,
a mesh network?
What's that?
Do they have a mesh network?
Well, which network are you talking about? So the way,
so more or less. So
stop. Let me tell you, man, because you don't know what you're asking.
Okay.
It's more complicated than what you think.
I would imagine.
So L3 Harris is a company. They have their own company, their own network for company communications, right? But then you have programs. Programs are ran like businesses, and programs have different networks based on a program. So My Florida Network 2 has its own network. DCNS and CETA have their own networks. EIS has its own system. So it depends on what you're talking about, is what network you're talking about. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So some networks are
Very
IP
nice,
telecommunication, some are TDM, some are radio communication.
Right? Put it up your ass.
So which network you want to go? Which network do you
Are
want
you
to talk
showing
about?
us an ass bomb there, Ellie?
Ellie, that works, bro. That works. That's perfect. You gotta put it in a balloon, though. Put it in a balloon with some Vaseline.
Are you showing us a
Fuck
pipe?
that. That's no fun, Nerdy. Straight up.
That's no fun.
Then you won't even be able to cough, man, if you lube it up.
Are you showing us your party favor or something?
This is what you need. Stainless steel 304.
Oh, inside a
Just
shotgun.
don't jump. You be good.
That way your ass
Walk
won't
slow.
dissolve them. Yeah.
Yeah, just cruise.
That's
You're
called the
not rushing
shredder.
nowhere.
I see what you're
It might get
showing
stuck.
me.
You have this, you put it out, and then you roll
Shredder.
like you do a minty.
Yeah.
If you sit down too hard, it might go in too far.
That's what
remember.
you bring out
gotta
when
be
you don't.
cautious.
You have bad visitors that come to your door, right?
And then you shove this one up for more fun.
Oh
I
damn!
gotcha.
Damn, we got the silver. That might weigh you down a little bit. Oh,
You're just that. Oh, okay. You're making
Those gel blasters.
hammering in impressions like
that's what you. That's
letters.
what you
Ass
need for the
blasters.
seed phrase.
He's
Some
making his
gel
own seed
blasters,
phrase.
Ellie?
Exactly. I love it, Ellie.
And you put the washers in this
Yeah.
so it's nice and neat.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
Just
Getting
stick
some
it
yeah.
education.
The only thing
here.
I don't like about the arc plate is it's kind of heavy. So if you're gonna have them,
Yeah,
and then traveling with them, maybe like one or two will be cool.
I
Yeah,
agree. Yeah.
but you can just stick that tube up your ass like Ellie was showing. That'll work too.
Let's say that arc plate might be uncomfortable in your ass. It's a
Nerdy's
weird
such a
shape.
virgin. He'll need,
Hey,
he'll need
you guys
this
could
side.
remember that shit. That'd be the only thing you need to remember in your entire life.
I'll take
It's
that
the
as a
most
compliment,
Valuable shit. You could really, if you paid attention and you studied enough, you could remember those damn words. Like I know I could. If $1 million or $100 million or $44 million was involved, I could remember those damn words. I promise you.
Yeah, but that's saying like only if you keep all your shit in one spot. How many of us keep all our shit in one spot?
And I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
Redundancies.
That's true.
Exactly. Yep. It, like
Ellie's
with
about to
Ledger,
keep your shit in one
remember
spot
the
with that
Fireball
tube
bag.
for sure.
And when you imprint them on your washer, go in the backyard and
You're right
instead
back.
of on the fence you got bolts, just swap them over with these and it's in your backyard. Nobody knows you got seed phrases on a fence.
True.
Yeah, man, they're gonna do some
Stainless steel washers don't get the
custody though,
galvanized.
bro.
What does that say, Father Allen?
Making
304.
sure. Oh, I love it. See what? Oh,
You
perfect.
304, Allen.
Good job, buddy.
You're a 304, Allen.
You are
Amen.
304. You're a
Amen,
304.
Ellie. See, this is why we bring it to the collective. Great job, Ellie. A cheap version of the non-stainless steel aluminum version that most of us have.
There goes the
Also, I
art
got a
plate.
cheap version. Memorize it. I have already.
Yeah, me too, man. Just in case.
Y'all, let me
And
put
Ali
this out
Pell
for
has
you.
one too.
Who does?
See this?
Ali Pell.
Oh yeah.
I got. I
I
have
got
some
that one.
similar to that one, man. Baggies.
Yeah, I bought that with
Ali
the
Pell
first one.
plate.
Not the
Yeah,
fine
the
line.
Titan.
There's another cool one too that comes in like a tube. It's pretty cool too. That one's.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
This is what's about to happen to us. This is a forever bull run. This is going on in China right now.
Let's go. 6 months or more of a bull run.
You
Come
see
on.
this?
Some kind of profit.
Everything is just skyrocketing. That's just gonna happen to us, and it's gonna be like that for 4 years straight. Most of you guys don't. I don't think people really understand how stupid fucking wealthy we already are just by being here in this conversation. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Everybody watch that Bitcoin Maxi versus XRP.
I haven't watched it all yet.
He was like, it gets faster with the network or some bullshit. He was saying, he said, all
Yeah,
because
upgrade the hardware. Upgrade your hardware, it's faster.
Matt Hamilton this week literally redeemed himself. Hammer toe, all the hate that he gets, has redeemed himself. Just smashing over the head Da Vinci and his Bitcoin maximalist.
He tore him a new asshole.
Really, I think
I enjoyed it.
I guarantee
Oh,
he's
dude,
getting his investment for XRP.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys,
they would never stay.
Hey, you cannot come up against a developer that was one of the 4 pioneers of this blockchain invention and tell that guy that you got a better technology that you invested in. He literally smashed him so hard over the head. His eyes were twitching. I watched all his facial movement. The guy was melting down on camera.
It was real bad.
It was
real bad.
What the hell is he thinking
He was
going up
stressed
against a
out.
guy like that? You know,
His heart
But
must
it
have
was
been
perfect.
pumping.
It needed to happen, and the maxis are freaking scared.
You know what that is, Alan? That's karma. That's your
The
ego.
Ted,
That's
look,
the ego
right
that
after
got
that,
you
the
in
tether, the
place.
tether,
Yeah.
the thing, the tether narrative, and in the maximalization of pairs with Bitcoin and tether, and then coming straight out right after that and saying, okay, if you guys are going to take down tether, guess what? All of the pairs of all of the treasuries for all the countries are backed up with tether. So you want to take tether down? What's the trillions of dollars worth of market cap? Oh, you want to take that down? And Bitcoin, you're going to take down the treasuries of each country too. And that's really what's insane. That's really what's keeping this system from completely imploding. So when tether does go down, which we all think it probably will, but maybe it won't.
It will.
I think it will because the
It'll
U.S.
get regulated out of existence, bro.
The new Fed now is a replacement of that, in my opinion. And the RLUSD and the liquidity that XRP with the ledger with the 20-year equity hold of the the escrow is that backing of the RLUSD that we've been hearing about. They said they were going to back it, right? What would be better than a 20-year future value backing on any currency right now? Tell me another one that you could do better than a 20-year redundancy on a coin right now, or any kind of commodity or anything tokenizing.
The thing about like doing business is that it's about regulation, and if you're doing if you're not in compliance and you can't do business with another nation, then you get shunned out of that market. Then all of a sudden you're gonna drop what you got and adapt whatever you need to get, right? And I think that's what's really gonna happen. That's why I say regulations change everything. And when it really comes down to things, Tether is not going to survive because who makes the rules? It's Europe and United States. And that's what Mika and all those things are doing. And that's what Basel III is about. Basel III is about the whole world being on a global compliance, not just separated payment compliance. Everyone's on a level playing field where everyone has to comply by the same thing globally, because it's a 24-hour thing. So
swinging back to Hamilton. He does some shit that I don't agree with, and that's here nor there. I'm so glad that it was him and not any of those other choices like Farino,
I agree.
Verbal Ball, or any of them other guys. He tore him a new asshole, bro. And the look that he had on his face, it was priceless. It was priceless.
Yep.
He barely understands fucking Bitcoin. He damn sure don't understand XRP. And for his followers, and like you said, those Bitcoin maximalists who also didn't fully understand and only going off with other maximalists, that was a huge moment, and that was a great video. I'm glad it was him. He did an awesome job. I just looking at his face when he was answering, like he tried to keep cutting him off, and like I don't have the demeanor of Hamilton. He had the perfect fucking demeanor. He was able to chill a little bit, let him get his rocks off, but then he just came to him with straight facts, and you could see there was shit that he didn't even know or thought that he knew. He had notes. Da Vinci had notes and all that shit, and it still wasn't enough. Like I enjoy looking at, I call it the dick look that he had on his face the whole time. Like he got G-checked in a real way, and I enjoyed it. Like, that was
all he could do to come down. Bring up old FUD too. Oh, but you can freeze accounts. But you can shut down this.
And he shut him down on that shit too. You can't freeze no fucking XRP. You can't freeze ERPs. Like all the shit that he came with, all those what's the word I'm looking for?
He redeemed
all
himself.
The bullshit that they had to say that they thought were factual. Yeah, he did in a real way. I don't care about his personal shit. I like that's whatever. I know what you're talking about, Hamilton. I leave all. I mean, Father Allen. I leave all that wherever. But I was happy about how he represented and came with. He's very intelligent, bro. He's very intelligent. He knew his shit, and eventually he clearly does it. And he got embarrassed, bro.
He's a developer. He knows how XRP. He knows the back end. He knows all of that.
Correct. That's why I'm saying.
I didn't even know. He said Variable Bull. Variable Bull don't know as much as that dude. Like that's not even.
No, nobody they had on that list.
No one does.
Anymore. Nobody.
I agree.
I think he was. He this was his moment in time.
You talked to him, Ellie?
I think it was his moment in time to actually redeem himself and show the XRP community that, hey, look, I've been here since the beginning. I fucked up. You know, everybody has the opportunity of redeeming themselves. This was his one moment in time that he was presented, and he did it. He did a great job. And I mean, I'm glad that it ended up like this because the maxis are so ridiculous on the fact that they think that they're going to continue this narrative that Bitcoin is going to be the ultimate coin that people are going to focus on, and it's going to be the ultimate solution to the problems that we have. It's not. Like, he literally broke it down so well. He said it's the amount of payment that people are going to pay. It's not even sustainable. Absolutely not. Why is somebody going to pay a ridiculous amount of fee in the future as this thing continues on? That these developers develop this technology to circumvent this technology to be a better solution. It was just a breakdown that nobody, not even Da Vinci, that had literally started this whole, venture for us, venture capitalists and crypto, and, to this full circle. I love it, dude. I was so blown away this week, man. It was great.
As he thinks he was.
The more people that use it, the more transactions, the more expensive, and the more slower it gets.
Shout out to Alan.
1111.
Let's go.
That's a good number right there.
11.1111. Four ones. That's 2 towers. That's 2 pillars. Let's go.
Just want to shout out to Uncle Buster's makeup artist pre-show. On point.
Straight up, man. See how quick they worked that today, man?
Nice.
You're a fool, Ellie. You're hella funny.
I like your Emperor's New Clothes suit that you have, Ellie. You have the most expensive clothing on right now.
I was looking at your shirt. You turned up in a shirt today, like.
I did. Look at this. I'm actually in
Fix
a
the
shirt.
collar up. Fix the collar up a little.
Oh wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta
On the
be more-
argument of Mister, like I get what you're saying, but like this is the same guy that was just like talking big shit. Like he was talking mad shit. And for someone just to put him in check is just sweet justice. It's
Oh
beautiful.
yeah.
And he got exposed.
He had that coming. There's no sympathy for that fool at
Got put
all.
in check and got exposed.
Yeah. He got exposed for not knowing shit about anything he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah,
that
he
was
was
there.
He was trying to defend the network that payments were on, and then literally he was like, "Well, to be honest with you, Bitcoin."
Word salad. He was just saying shit. He was just tossing out fucking terms.
If you got faster equipment, you'll be able to do faster transactions.
Yeah, he shut that shit down.
That's the part I saw.
He shut that
I
shit
saw
down.
that clip.
And Matt
shut it
Hamilton,
completely down.
what's crazy is Matt Hamilton's trying to push for the narrative, and obviously rightly so, that Bitcoin does have to, completely merge with technology and convert into a more useful technology. He's actually putting money out there to actually hopefully get developers to make Bitcoin cross bridge and be more interoperable with technology in the future, which is crazy. Why is a guy like that, in my opinion, he helped started Bitcoin and a few other developers, because it was a first start and entry point to blockchain technology, and then advance from there. I mean, I think he's putting that money out as a handout. He was one of the guys that really started this technology, so why not put a hand out and say, hey, here's an olive branch. You got one olive branch. If you don't take it and you want to be complacent, you don't want to go with the help, you're on your own. Okay, it's a store of value, whatever that store of value is, because the technology can't take the store of value and implement it with payments and how cheap it's going to have to get, and technology and advancements and where it's going to take. Then you invest in a store of value, then that's the option that they have. But at least he's given the olive branch and putting money out there to help the chain cross bridge and move over to the new, the way it's going to be, which is incredible.
Bishop, what you got, bro? I know you got something.
No. I want to talk about this Da Vinci thing, because it had me laughing in the sense that this guy came with all these fake receipts and could not back anything he set up. I watched the entire hour of that hour and 10 minutes of that interview, and thanks to Bags for putting it up, because I didn't even know it was out there. But the thing that makes me laugh about Bitcoin, the maxis, I'm not dogging Bitcoin, but the maxis themselves, is that they're cheering that they're getting an ETF when they were supposed to be against the banks, but yet they keep saying this, we're against the banks, but yet they want this ETF. I think it's kind of this schizophrenic kind of behavior that they seem to have. So, but it was interesting to watch that.
Especially you're going back a few years, because that was their number one hate on ripples for the banks.
Yep, bankers.
That was the number one thing, but now you'll never hear him say a word about that shit.
Well, Da Vinci was all over it. He was all over it yesterday, or whatever that was. He was all over it. He kept calling the Bankers Corner was going to save the world, and the other guy, I forget his name, but he tore him to shreds. He had nothing.
Hey, speaking of Kamala, would have been a funny meme if they would have put those pearl earrings on them.
Straight up.
That would have been hilarious, bro. Oh man.
Maybe I mean, it'd make you wonder why he even agreed to that, because you would think there's a Bitcoiners out there that knew more than him.
Ego.
Well, they just go to his arrogance. Arrogance and ego. Yep. Arrogance.
Ego.
Yep.
Exactly. Mindset.
I have to watch some of his videos.
Yesterday, sit down, be humble. Yeah.
Even the Bitcoiners, I used to listen to I used to watch like the X22 back in the day and Bitcoin Ben. But Bitcoin Ben is one of the smartest dudes I've listened to, and he's a Bitcoiner. You know,
yeah,
but
he's pretty intelligent. I'll give him that.
He's smart, yeah. It's
Yeah, he
especially on
knows
the
his
red pill
shit,
shit. He knows some stuff. But and he made one argument that I've never really heard anyone address. He said Bitcoin will be part just because it's the only one that has it has a cost. It has a built-in cost. Because even though we always bitch about the energy is actually the bottom. It's a base cost, right? And as far as economics, like, and you can't really take that away because everything else really doesn't have a cost. So I haven't heard anyone really address that one, but I don't think it's going anywhere, but you know, Ripple's massive, bro.
Hey, even with Bitcoin Ben, he still needed one of his big guys to tell him it was XRP, and then that's probably when he started looking into it, and then he flipped over.
Oh, Bitcoin flipped over, Ben?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, dude.
Oh, you talking about the trucker dude?
The trucker, yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, I thought you were talking about the other dude.
No,
okay.
no. This is the
Shout
Rumble
out
dude.
to the truckers.
Hey, he got guys too. Most of his stuff is coming from people in his ear too.
Yep. I
He would
agree.
always
I
say
agree
that.
with Baggy. Yep. 100%.
What's up, Remy?
100%. Because how the fuck do they get those interviews like that? They had Cash on there. They had the general on there a few times. They had a few like big wigs on their shows doing interviews. Like, how do you get interviews like that? And on top of that, on Rumble, like on a channel like that, that's some connection type shit, bro. Someone is paying someone to say something.
Mm-hmm.
But even, you know, do you really think anything is going to come from the bottom and evolve and take over? Like, I mean, these people ran the world for thousands of years. That's why whatever happens is top down, bro.
Yeah, of course.
I 100% agree. 100%.
Hey, we're at least going into a different realm right now. We are, you know, every 1,000 years, things change. We're going into 1,000-year reign.
You're going to change into a butterfly.
I am not going to change in anything other than what I am right now.
You're going to turn into a beautiful, glittery butterfly.
Forever and ever and ever. However, 1,000-year reign is literally changing right now. That's why we're witnessing all these crazy times in the upside down world. Mankind's reign is ending. That's what it is.
Proof of work
reign is ending, and 1,000 years of God's reign is coming into fruition. That's why everything is chaotic and crazy, and nobody understands what the hell is going on. That's the reality.
I believe that proof of work will probably get regulated out of existence. Go ahead, pay me. It's all you.
I have a question, right? So
I agree with that.
I haven't heard anybody talk about it yet. So Wednesday, bro, it was a tough day for me. I had a real gut punch. I had to take a cold shower after I heard about this fucking appeal. Like, I didn't eat. Yeah. I was really fucked up, man. And I just wanted to know how. Like, I literally took a cold shower, just in there, like, what the fuck, you know? Because I was so ready for this weekend right here to come. Mm-hmm. So tomorrow, it's just over. And that shit, you shouldn't get emotionally involved. I know all that shit, but man, fuck, it is what it is. That shit, I felt a gut punch, right? So I just want to know what y'all opinion is concerning the pill. Y'all feel about it, initial emotion, and how y'all think this shit gonna play out, and if and how it will affect us in this bull run.
It's your last emotion that you got through on the 5 waves of emotions that you have to go through for a bull run. So you experience your last 5th wave of this emotion. You got through it. Now we're going to be into the promised land very soon. That's your answer.
Check this out. What's going to happen is that they're going to go through a 92% correction. Everything's going to collapse, right? And it's gonna trigger a national emergency event. Regulations and things will be passed, just like 9/11 and the FISA Act. Bro, did you know they had the Patriot Act and the FISA Act ready? They had it pre-ready, and as soon as it happened, they're like, boom, passed, just like that. And I was like, okay, you're right. So I believe it's gonna be the same thing, and they have all the other ones set in to go. And I don't believe the Fed survives because the Fed owes the Treasury $200 trillion, and that's going to come. And I don't think that, honestly, the Fed, the bill's going to come for the Fed, and the Fed is going to go away, and we're going to have a new financial system, and that's going to trigger an economic boom because of those changes. And with the regulations coming in, with the Congress, when Congress steps in to do all this stuff, with legislation maybe pushed by emergency orders, that's going to be wild. That's when all this happens. And I believe all this will happen overnight because the cyber attack has been planned for decades. Like, they've been planning cyber attacks for years. Like,
on a Friday.
Even Klaus said, the cyber attack will make COVID look minuscule. Like, he said that hella times, right? So it's going to happen. And when that happens, that's the switch. But we also remember that bears are real. So if we want to pay attention to about us and what we can control and about our wallets, then if we know bears are real, then we know we only have 3 days left after JB dies. And I believe that JB scenario is gonna come out soon because things are looking real rocky with Diddy. And when things start looking real rocky with Diddy and things are looking real rocky with Hunter, things are gonna start happening, and the Congress passing these bills with people pass away, make things look real fishy. So I think a lot of things are going to happen pretty soon that are going to be real dramatic, like real dramatic, like super dramatic. And I think those super duper dramatic changes, because I don't think this generation has been through a 9/11 event like we have. Everyone has to go through an event. Every generation has been through a tragic event. Think about it. So
yeah, no,
this generation will be a cyber attack. Go ahead.
Nerdy, 3 or 4 days after JB dies, so that's 5th of November, which is a Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What is it? 8th or 9th of November is your last chance to buy XRP.
It's gonna happen soon
because it's your last chance to buy XRP.
It's the 22nd.
Every week is your last chance.
Well, it's the 22nd. It's the 22nd, baby. If anything's gonna happen,
I guess I'm the only one. I guess I'm the only one that got their hopes up and got crushed on Wednesday. Like, it's just
no.
Yeah.
I believe. I felt it, dude.
Well, it's the 22nd, bro. It's all the 22nd. The transitions of quarters and everything happens up 22nd. So if it's gonna happen, it'll happen before or after a 22nd, and it'll happen probably on a Thursday, not on a Friday, because Brad said I love Thursdays, and bears are real.
That's how much money they just made too, because they did the same thing when they first dropped the lawsuit. Somebody also said it in the last show that they shorted XRP. And there's also videos of them saying it the first time when the lawsuit initially dropped that they shorted it. So why wouldn't they do the same thing this time?
For real. So even if it goes down to a 20-something cent, a lot of people are gonna probably freak out and just dump it. We can freaking capitalize on that and just buy it.
Hey, let me ask the question. So the actual appeal is just for the total amount of the settlement of the, right? Is that what the appeal is? The amount of money?
Yes.
Is that what we're okay? Yes. So that means XRP has already won, and all we're fighting over is how big the check is.
Correct.
Yes,
exactly.
It's the institutional sales is what they're going after. That's the only thing that they can appeal. So it's not just the amount per se, but they're still trying to say that that institutional sale is you're right. That is they want more money. They just want more money when it comes down to it.
That's what I was thinking, man. I mean, basically the case is settled. We're just talking about how big the fine actually is, what they agreed to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Parties.
Yeah, pretty
exactly,
much.
Because they wanted $1 billion and they got $100.
Well, yeah. So, Pammy, I mean, with that being said, bro, I mean, I understand. My feelings were kind of hurt too. I was let down. I was hoping this was going to be it, even though I kind of knew it wasn't going to be. I knew it wasn't going to be, but I try not to watch dates anymore. I just watch my wallet and watch the chart. It's going to do what it does when it does it, and I'm ready for it when it does it. So,
Blow up. I thought I broke your heart. I thought it was me.
It sounds like
nothing to do with XRP. Just to be clear, it has absolutely
nothing to do with XRP. Payne, my advice to you would be to put your stuff down for a while. Don't look at it. Just don't look at it. Put it away.
No,
take a break from it.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Every day. First thing I do, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I look at my portfolio, I check the news. I can't do it. Like I can't. That's for the past 5 years. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
a dude with
And
the
I've-
tent, man.
I've done.
I have the
literally
same disorder,
done
bro.
like no more dates. No more dates, but I had my eye on that date. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I
couple
was
dates
watching-
supposed to sneak
Close, yeah,
through.
bro.
Yeah, you know.
You know the SEC's corrupt. Gary's on his way out. Why? You know they're paying him. They're corrupt. Why wouldn't he try to get some more on his way out?
For real. For
Talking
real,
about
bro.
a billion from pretty much 100 million from a billion.
Yep. Because that all goes in his pocket. So just his retirement. He's trying to get a bigger retirement.
And it is tradition for each one of those people to leave once the new president comes in. So more than likely, if Trump comes in, he's going to leave before he gets fired anyway. I mean, it's just tradition. So
Go ahead, Apex.
They like
So
to.
y'all
Looks like they
feel
like to
like
start
we
some shit on
still
the way out the
playing
door.
Corner from
and we
Apex. I
still-
wanna
That's
Apex
with Clayton, and then he's out on the last week of December.
I feel like they're gonna catch.
That'd be a good birthday
Like,
present.
if you think about the psychology, everyone thinks it can't go. Like, you know, because like if you look at all the runs we've had, we've only had 2 runs. 18, they pulled the plug on the volume in South Korea to stop that.
Yep.
This one, the SEC, they had to start up the SEC case, even though it ran after, but
20 points.
and now, so everybody's thinking that it can't go up, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know. I think we're coming up to a point to where people are going to get caught. on
They
the
are.
outside.
Top of that, we're still in the full
They're
cycle.
getting caught
Too.
up with their emotions. Hell yeah.
Yep.
They're going to get
I
caught
just-
on the outside,
100%.
Dude,
and then the last go is going to be in the green. You know, they're going to turn
Yeah.
it green to get a mass amount of coins back.
Mhm.
I think
Did you
we're
guys-
at the point where they got to tip it, even at $5. If somebody sold their bag, there is no way they're gonna hop back in and get a tenth of what they had, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They're gonna be like, "Fuck, I fucked up," right?
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know, man.
They're going to hate themselves, bro.
I-
They're going to
Dude,
see
we
a
got
$5.
so many things
They're
coming
going to see a
together at one
$7.
time too.
Yeah. Sorry. go
I
ahead,
understand what the gentleman was saying about stepping away, you know, but to be honest with you, I'm a truck driver, so I'm over the road all the time. I'm driving 11 hours a day. But even before I was driving trucks, bro, like my life is consumed with blockchain technology. Now I just XRP for different assets as well. Like this is all I think about. Like I go outside and take a walk, but all I'm really like I'm this is where my attention is. This is where my focus is. I like to touch the grass.
Yep.
And then as soon as I come from touching grass, I gotta hop back in this shit. Who am I fooling? I'm only fooling myself. This is my passion. Like this is what I'm into. Like 10 toes down. So I understand what you're saying, and you know what I mean. But man, anywhere I
Amy.
go to dinner, anywhere to the movies, even I bust a nut, and then as soon as I'm finished, I'm right back to thinking crypto. Like this it. It's,
You know-
I don't
Pay me,
know.
I think
I got
Pay me,
issues.
I think it transformed into Morpheus, bro. I think
Yeah,
you're
right.
I don't think you no longer pay me. You're not Morpheus. You're
Yeah,
not
you
locked
can
in the
stop the
system.
call.
Well, let me ask you this
Dude,
question,
I
baby. What are you gonna do if it goes to the Supreme Court and it takes us another 2 to 3 years? Because that's very possible.
Why would it
Now
be
I'm just
possible
gonna
to
wait.
take
Like I'm
that
in this
long?
shit. I'm in this shit.
I'd like
Oh,
to
if it goes-
explain that.
Like that's
Always
Hold up.
because
Hold up.
they have other things on their docket. That's why.
Okay.
They're not gonna all of a sudden say put XRP to the front of our list. They're gonna put it in order. So they have other things to deal with. So if it goes to the Supreme Court, it's going to take us at least a year or so to get through that.
Don't
Now,
mean it's good on
you think the
Texas,
hold on. Now, will the rest of the world wait while United States?
Oh no, of course not. The rest of the world is not going to wait for us.
And
That's right.
drag this
No.
bull crap on. Okay, we
The-
have the
the-
amicas in place right now. We have the Saudis really utilizing the technology. We got China,
I agree.
India, Russia, the BRICS nations tokenizing.
You're correct.
I don't think, honestly, in my opinion, how escalation has happened. We got world war. We have, banks shutting down while we have a war. There's no other way of doing payments if we have countries shutting down with war and geopolitical movements. I don't see a de-escalation of this technology being adopted with all the things that are going on geopolitically.
The world doesn't care. The world
United
doesn't.
States would.
The world doesn't give a fuck.
The world doesn't give a crap of what we're doing now. Listen, the world doesn't give a crap what we're doing now, and XRP is at 53 cents.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with us at all. The only thing it has to do with us is that we can buy it here, if we can sell it here, and how much taxes they're going to take from us. So that's what's important to U.S. You're right. The world doesn't care. So it will. If they decide, hey, you can't sell this here, or you can't buy it, or we got to tax you, they're going to hold it up. It's going to take us a while here to get ourselves together, unless you're going to unless you go to another country and get your money and come back. And even when you come back, you can only come back with $10,000. So they're going to get you one way or another.
Exactly. So, I think the U.S. has realized that they've lost the race and they have to adopt the technology.
No,
Congress's narratives changed right away in the last two conversations that we've had. They have literally shifted their narrative on the blockchain and adopting. The chief facilitating officer of the SEC, the other regulatory, body, a female, actually came out against her co-competitor, and said, hey, we have realized that we cannot call it security anymore. We realize we have to make some changes in the way we regulate these technologies. Like, this is actually happening. The drag out in the court system is only a stall tactic at this point in time. It's just going to happen really quickly.
The U.S. is in control. All this, the U.S. is not scared about anything. The U.S. is in control of the whole damn thing. What people don't really understand is that all geopolitical events are one event. They're not separate events. They're all funded by the same people. People are funding these events. These are funded events. They just don't happen. Someone's paying for all this stuff. And they're all connected because they're all trying to achieve the same motive. They have the same goal. They have the same agenda, which is SDGs, which is lithium, which is materials, which is AI, which is chips, which is manufacturing, which is control over as much energy as much as you can because of this carbon thing. And be neutral. This is why you see people buying forests and people stepping down and all this shit. That's what it's really about.
Shout out, we got Apex on deck. What's up, pimp?
What you got, Apex?
Yeah, but I'm.
What's going on?
I mean, they sort of have us. I think the SEC ain't shit, bro. I think it's all planned out,
bro.
I think whoever stepped up and said, "Oh, we did this wrong," they're full of shit.
Full of shit.
And Congress is gonna drop the regulations, bro.
Yep.
SEC to me doesn't mean shit. It's just more days of our lives, dude. And to me, USA was never behind.
Exactly.
Right. What
Never.
if Gary didn't even want to appeal the case?
Mm-hmm.
What if they made him appeal the case?
Exactly.
They picked the perfect guy to do it, to be honest.
Could be the fall guy.
Yeah.
You know how I know that? You know how I know that United States has not been lagging because United States and European markets are working with their IXB initiative. We're connecting real-time payments between SWIFT and the European markets. Go ahead.
But going forward, XRP is not a security. They're only going after the previous institutional sales. What the Bishop said. So the case is over for us, at least they dropped the regulations. XRP is not a security. It's go time. And also, none of that even matters as well because we still can pump regardless.
Yep. Exactly. None of that shit matters. 100%.
Oh yeah, we are right at that apex. We are literally, the chart is saying we're right there. Everything is
the
lining
chart
up.
says it's time. The chart does. It says it's time. I mean, that's about as bullish as you could get, man. We'll see, but to pay me's point originally, I was a little butthurt. I was just like, fuck.
Hold on, is that Gary?
We're coming, man.
Is that Gary in the background?
Man, I got diamond hands. The price don't even affect me.
The lottery goes, we buy more. I was begging for these deals.
Listen to Fly Kiwi, we're imminent.
That's right, Kiwi.
Fly Kiwi, what up, dude? That's hella funny. Man,
Can't wait for another tip tomorrow.
Like Ellie said, I hate to admit it, but I bought more.
Nice.
Even the dip, bro, that wasn't shit. I mean, it dropped what, 7 cents?
It literally
for that.
It
Fair
caught
enough.
the 2018 line of support.
You said that earlier. It dropped way harder before, like a few weeks back. We dropped to like 40 cents.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that. So Site put out a chart and it showed that the lowest we can drop is like 43 cents. So even if we touch
43, I thought it was 36 cents.
it was 43. If we touch 43 cents, like if it hits like 48 cents, 45 cents, I'm buying. I'll get some more.
The sell orders are in. There's a lot of sell order that haven't been full at 36. I think that's that.
No, I don't think we'll hit the 30s. I think we'll hit the 40s for sure. Because we already been down there. It's like
in the next 6 months, you think we'll hit the 30s?
Yeah, we went down there and it touched 38 and it came back up. It didn't even hit. Like I was hoping for a 25 cent again. It never happened. It freaking bounced back off of 30 something and it came back up. So
Yeah, I think there's a chance we go to 30s in the next.
You think
6
so?
months. But that's if everything crashes.
Right.
Well, I think everything will.
Another
crash,
geo.
though. I think everything will crash though. So maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be respective of just XRP. It'll be
That's true.
massive sell-off in all markets.
That's true.
Coins Kid was saying
that's true.
He thought that 52 cents was going to be that line before we continue up to the macro fifth wave. But he also said, I mean, nothing's ever in concrete. Is that if we go below like 50 cents, he's going to exit his spot position and he's going to look to re-enter the market back around that like 42, 41 cent area. He's usually pretty
Shit, we can buy in at that. I heard all the exchanges are going to be shut down at that
about
time.
PA is, with my studying and learning, is I always get out ahead of it. I can see it, and then I'm usually too early with what I think is going to happen. And so what that says is what they always do. The people who are manipulating it, they know they're getting ready to fucking drop it down, and they know a lot of people are on to that, looking at the charts, so they're getting ready to short it. So what they'll do is they'll fucking pump it up real quick right before
liquidity grab is what that's called, brother.
They can fucking,
Titty grab.
Clear out all the longs or the shorts depending on which way it goes. So like to do better, it's like if you can target those long wicks and catch those wicks, that's like, to me, it's like fishing and trading. If you can catch a wick, that's pretty.
Yep, timing is everything.
You guys are brave.
One guy. I want to give out a shout out to Bags. Thanks for the 6 years of fire videos. I have a program running right now, downloading and summarizing every video you've done. I'm going to feed it to my, what is that?
LLM.
Large language model.
Large language. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
AI.
The one guy.
He's about to make a baggy AI. Let's go.
Imminent.
197 hour 42 minutes. You guys ready to get on with the Sunday or what?
Yeah, I am.
Me too.
I think we laid the smack down today.
Hell yeah.
Right, man. And this background music
Sunday.
has bubbles, man. It has like bubbles, and I keep thinking something's going on to my left with these damn bubbles, man. Hella funny, dude. I fell for like 3 or 4 times. So man, I appreciate the panel. Little glitchy. Navigator. Lower level.
Appreciate you.
E4. LEET. Apex, good to see you, brother.
I want to pray for everybody that's going through the traumatic event from the storm that's maybe facing the next storm. Be safe. May God bless you, protect you through the storm, the time we're getting ready to go through. In Jesus' name, I pray, amen.
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 Most importantly, keep those seeds safe.
That's right, man.
3 different places, please. 3 different places.
I
Don't
thought
keep it all in
word
one
phrase.
place.
Didn't like seeds.
Get a stamp your word phrase in a metal plate. Be smart.
And don't put it in just one
paper
place.
wallet is the best wallet.
Yeah, it probably is, bro. Like for sure.
Yeah.
As long as your computer's compromised.
Right.
We'll see you Tuesday, 5:55. We told you.
Knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. I told my boss I put my 2 weeks, I'm feeling bullish. Never coming back, I got gains, I'm doing it, I'm through with this. I started saving up and I started getting back. Now I'm stupid rich, I'm stupid rich. CNBC, CNN said we hooligans. Who was them? Another party on the moon again. It was closer than sooner than. I'm sorry that you missed it, I'm sorry that you missed it. James Rule got a shirt and it says I told you so. I didn't mean to say it, but I told you so. They tried to shake us out, but we couldn't let you go. Got you occupied, don't want you to know. I hope you got a hold, please enjoy the show. Bagman, more commander, gotta go. We're the new family all across the globe. Jump inside the mothership, now it's time to roll.
You know how many faces would melt? Do you know how many people would look at you and go, wow, you're just lucky. You're just lucky. Yeah, you told me about it, but hey, you're just what? I told you so.
We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. Hey, I got a new shirt and it says that I'm ghost. Top hat on with the bagman coat. Pimpin' in the cane, plus I found all the gold. And your friend still is a no-show. Not participating, so enjoy the show. You try to help them out, but they just don't wanna know. Now they watching for the sky like a fireworks show. The 1% fam, now we all ghosts. I know you probably told some friends, but they not listening. That's too bad for them, cause now there's no getting in. I found the switch now and Bagman flipping it. Brace yourself, this was all a show, now it's finally sinking in. We headed to the top, no more looking at your watch clock. Tell your boss that you're bullish, F off. Cause we stupid rich, we stupid rich, we stupid rich. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you.
That's what you need to tell them. My t-shirt, XRP, I told you so.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.